Sorry. Hey, Dalton. Well, I know Georgia was the number one defense coming in. Just how tough were those guys? And were they even better maybe than you expected?
Yeah, it was a great football team. Those guys, they're coached extremely well. It's an elite group of guys they've got in there, and they're number one defense and number two in the country for a reason.
I know you guys had several penalties and some false starts. I think you had 3, I think. Was it the noise and not having played like a true road game in a couple of years, or was it just because you're trying to get a jump because those ends are so good? Or what do you think happened on the false starts?
Yeah, obviously the noise played a big factor in the first half. Just hard to – we made too many mistakes. There's no excuses for it. No noise, no nothing. We made mistakes that shouldn't have happened. It's on our backs to fix those mistakes, and it's time to bounce back from it now too. We've, as an O-line, that's not how we play. Those mistakes are not what we are, not who we are, and we're intending to make that never happen again.
Thanks.
Let me know if you got questions for Dalton. Any more? Go ahead, Nate.
Dalton, was the field position such that y'all just thought you never could get out of the hole as far as getting anything going offensively?
No, I mean, the defense did a great job of doing what they needed to do. And we as an offense just got to execute better, especially as an O-line. And it's hard because we allow those penalties to happen and you're starting behind the sticks, 1st and 15. That's not a good starting point. It's easy on a defense to close that distance down and make you 3rd and long when you have the time. And we just got to get better at it. As an O-line, we got to get better at it.
Thank you.
Clay.
Dalton, what was the message from Coach Pittman afterwards? And I'm sure y'all talked about penalties and how to respond, but just curious to what that was like.
Yeah, his entire message is we can't let one turn into two. Our goals are still our goals. This loss has nothing to do with changing those goals. We still have opponents in the West we need to go after, and we can't dwell on this. We cannot let this turn into 2 losses.
Bob.
Dalton, you guys are averaging 30-some points, I think 35, some coming in. You've obviously, played some other good defenses like Texas and A&M. But how frustrating is it to get shut out? And obviously that you never want that to happen.
Yeah, it's incredibly frustrating, especially with the O-line. We were incredibly frustrated at our lack of performance, and we're going to do a much better job come next week. And especially, we just didn't play like ourselves. We didn't play like we should have. We didn't play like ourselves, and we got to get better at that. And
I know you guys' confidence had to rise with each one of these big wins you've been having. Does the confidence take a hit now, or how do you maintain the confidence that you've built with this early season success?
I don't think the confidence took a hit, but the pride definitely took a hit today. Especially with, again, I keep saying, especially with the O-line, our pride took a hit, but I know our group, I know that offense, I know that defense, I know our dang team, and we're going to bounce back from this. There's no doubt in my mind.
I would imagine a game like this would be, pretty motivating. Is it?
Yes, absolutely. It is incredibly humbling, incredibly motivating.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All right, that wraps up. Thanks, Dalton.